Sleeping Dogs Lie is written by Gail Hulnick, narrated by Gail Hulnick. Chapter 1. There was nothing so golden as an October morning with the entire park to herself, just silence, empty spaces, and solitude. She wasn't completely alone. Carl was there, of course. The chocolate Labrador retriever walked over toward a palm tree and seemed to stop to examine something in the shrub beside it. Lillian watched while he strolled toward it, backed up a few steps, and then turned to look at her. She didn't react, even though she could sense that he was trying to entice her to come over to his side. She had things of her own on her mind, and exploring trees wasn't a high priority. Carl abandoned his silent call to Lillian, then put his head down to sniff. Lillian couldn't see anything unusual about the tree from this distance, but her eyesight wasn't what it once was. Carl certainly seemed intent on investigating. She turned her head to the west, toward the shore about half a mile away, where she could see the waters of the Gulf of Mexico shimmering in the moonshine. She could hear the waves if she concentrated, and one more time she appreciated that she didn't have to have a conversation with Carl. He expected nothing more than the opportunity to get out in the fresh air, and once he was in the park he entertained himself, silently and energetically, giving no impression that he had any sense of time passing. He was always in the moment. Time with a good dog is just as wonderful as time by yourself, Lillian thought, and so much better than time with another person whose company or conversation you don't care for. For a few minutes she watched her chocolate lab dash back and forth from the base of the palm tree to the sidewalk, and then across the lawn she saw an ocean-gray luxury car pull slowly through the parking lot. This tiny island in southwest Florida was packed with expensive cars. You couldn't drive 3 blocks without seeing half a dozen Bentleys, Rolls-Royces, and Jaguars. Most of them had out-of-state license plates, but very few were driven all the way south from Michigan, Wisconsin, or New York. Every year about this time, huge tractor-trailer trucks started to show up on the streets of this little beach town, as the winter residents had their vehicles shipped down. Some people warehoused their cars in Tampa or Fort Myers while they were up north for the summer, but some wouldn't be separated from them, even for a few months, and so they sent them back and forth like a box of favorite clothes or books that you wanted with you no matter where you were. Lillian squinted to get a good look at the car, then walked slowly toward it. As it moved under the streetlight near the entrance, she could see.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?